This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for waking up with us. Well, you've probably been up for a while now, or if you haven't, either way, great to have you here on North Dakota Today. I'm Jordan Schreier.
And I'm Jesse Ahmet.
I know, we have a couple of fill-ins here today.
Yes, exactly. So who knows what could happen?
Yeah, anything, well, even on a regular show, anything can happen, True. But especially today, we, unsure about what's going on. But yeah. You had a very exciting weekend. You and millions of other people took in a very popular movie.
We did, the Barbie movie. It is phenomenal. I mean, I went with my daughter. She had went before and did the whole Barbie box thing. She's like, Mom, you gotta go. I'm sitting in the movie, and if you haven't gone yet, it is a tearjerker. I mean, especially mom and daughter or any parent-child relationship. And I mean, I'm just sobbing. I turned to her and said, you didn't tell me. I can't believe you didn't tell me. Didn't prepare me. I needed waterproof mascara.
I know. I think the movie, I went and saw it on its opening day, and I think a lot of people didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You knew what it was going to be. You knew who the characters were, or who played them anyway. And then you get there, and I think for a lot of people, it's very different than what you anticipate it's going to be.
Barbie, I don't know, kid. Yeah, it's really not a kid movie.
No, it definitely, I would say, is geared more for PG-13 kind of an age range, I would say, definitely. I loved it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was heartwarming. It was, unexpected in the best way.
Yes, that is a great way to put it. Unexpected in the best way. Definitely like a go-see. I don't know who really wouldn't like to see it.
I think everyone can relate to it. And we should say, I was just doing some reading on it this morning, $351 million in box office sales.
I'd love to know,
so far.
Think of the sales of Barbie merchandise and just all things pink.
Oh, Mattel is raking in the money right now. And, good for them. It's their doll, and they let this movie happen. I was watching an interview with the director, Greta. I forgot her last name now, but anyway, and she was saying how before they could do the movie, even like cast the people for it, they had to have a meeting with Mattel.
Oh, really?
To get the rights.
Yeah.
To be able to do all this stuff with it.
Oh, neat.
And so Mattel had to sign off on it, and they said they were very nervous.
I can see that.
Because of some things that happened in the movie as to whether the company that owns it would sign off and say, yeah, we'll put our name on this.
Right.
We'll put ourselves behind it. But the director said she could talk them through every issue that they maybe had, and everything was good. And now I think they're probably very happy with their decision.
Oh, they've got to be. Yeah, with not only the money, but really it has a good message too. It's really fun.
Exactly. I do think it's good for their brand as well. I mean, so it was just all around wins for everybody involved, I think. So I didn't see Barbie. Well, I already saw it. I didn't go to movies this weekend though, but I hit up some water.
Oh, fun.
Around Otter Tail and Battle Lake.
Nice. What do you like to do on the water?
That area, just sit in a tube.
Nice.
Just sit in a tube.
Just relax.
Yeah. And my best friend Hannah and I went, and we are so extra. Every time we have like a water excursion, we like snacks. I like to eat, if anyone can tell. And so we always joke that we're going to bring like a crock pot with and like put on like some Swedish meatballs or something. And then anytime people drive by or like swim by or tube by, whatever it is, we always like flag them down. We're like, hey, do you want some food? And so my friend actually made homemade guac and brought that on in our cooler absolutely. And then we had like 4 different kinds of chips, and we always bring extra drinks in the coolers. That way, if people are fun, you want a drink? Yeah, here you are.
Fun.
So we had our own little water potluck going on.
Water potluck. I love that. You need like the little Smokies. You need the whole Midwest thing.
That's what we always, if we had a pontoon, I was like, there would be so many kitchen appliances on that thing. It would be like, we'd put a full-on stove on it and be like, pizza's ready, who wants some?
Who wants some? Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how fun. People are going to have to look for you on the lake and be like, where are those hostess with the mostest?
Serious, it was so funny. At one point we met this one person who was in a kayak, and we wanted to get from one part to the other, and we were kind of just paddling along, casually. And this guy comes along and he's like, yeah, you can hook on up to me, and I'll bring you where you need to go. And we're like, yeah, sure. And I should just preface that with me and my friend, neither of us are small people, and we also have a tube full of a cooler that has an undisclosed amount of drinks in it, which probably weighed a lot as well.
Yeah.
I know it did. I had to lift it. And this guy that was kayaking us had to weigh all of like 50 pounds. Like
Oh,
the
no.
skinniest person in the world.
Like, really trying.
He was. He had to quit halfway through.
No. He got his
He was
workout.
like, I know I said I'd pull you guys, and I'm really
way.
sorry. And I was like, I get it. We weigh a lot. You can unhook. It's fine.
Like, I can't do it anymore.
I know.
I'm
He was
done.
like, my friends are really far away. We're like, we know. We do know that.
But
so-
fun. Oh my gosh, fun.
So much fun, and also a bit of a reality check. Like, maybe hold off on the chips and guac if we can't get pulled by the man on the kayak anymore.
Yeah, that might be a good point.
Yeah,
and reflection there.
yeah, I don't know. His torso was like the size of my wrist, and it was very slim. So I'm not holding it against myself.
No, you shouldn't.
But he did something very nice, and that's what a lot of people around here do. Very nice things for other folks. And in fact, we have I think we could call her our nice specialist.
Yes, definitely.
I know.
Yeah.
On our show this morning, we have Amanda from North Dakota Nice. She's joining us on the couch, bringing in a little bit of positivity. Now, do your stories today include any little smoky crock pots or kayak pulls or anything?
Well, you know what? I am in for crockpot meatball tubing. Oh, yes. That's amazing. No, they do not. But what they do include food.
Oh,
so my
love that.
first story today is about in Gilby, North Dakota, is Amundsen Farms. And this year, Greg Amundsen, for the first time and hopefully for many times, is hosting a free potluck just to connect people to people. I know. People to people and people to the land. He said everybody has differences. People have different feelings about farming. Here's his farm here. But he said everybody eats. Everybody eats crockpot meatballs and guac.
We sure do.
So it's a family-friendly event. It is free. You have to RSVP. Okay. So if anybody who wants to come, I'll put the link on my website at ndnice.com. But yes, I hope everybody comes and joins him. He's very excited. NDSU Extension is helping them. So
Wonderful. And we just had a picture up a few seconds ago. I don't know if you were able to see it. Was that him and his family with him?
Yes,
or
it
son
is.
Or
I believe
nephew?
so. Yep, there he is.
Right there.
There he is on the left. So yes, he's wonderful. Also, probably he could pull you in a kayak. You see, farmers can for sure get you.
Oh
you
yeah,
need
no, he has the
to go.
strength. And so you said that's happening in.
In Gilby, I'm sorry,
Gilby, okay.
August 10th from 4 to, it starts at 4 o'clock and the picnic's at 6.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yes, I know, I think it's so wonderful that it's a non-GMO family farm and he wants people who either don't have the access to that to see a farm or, I mean, I've seen a lot of farms and I love going to things like that. So
fun.
just some
Community,
farm to
people,
table.
Food? Yes.
Yes, yes.
It's just. Oh,
I'm sorry. No, it's called Root Connections. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
So
Root Connections.
I'm so thrown off by crockpot meatballs.
I know.
Sorry,
Great.
I know. We're all hungry now that we talked
know.
about our potluck. I think it's really amazing too. I mean, I grew up on a farm, and my parents still farm, so it's nothing new for me. However, I love farms, and I could go to one every single weekend because you're out in the country, fresh air, the greenery, like the cycle of the earth, plant it, till it grow, harvest.
Yes, and in August you're going just the exact right time. I mean, he does corn, so I love corn. We used to live across the road from a cornfield, and it's a little creepy because you hear a little swishy, but it's also so unbelievably beautiful and it's wonderful.
Yes.
I also married into a farm family and I love it so much. I hope everybody gets to enjoy it the way North Dakota gets to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes, and so it is a very ag-based area, but not everyone goes to a farm or has access to one. So pack up the kids, let them go out there, see a field, run around, wide open spaces. I mean,
yes,
it's good for everyone.
exactly. Exactly.
And so another really great story that you have for us is beloved mentor in the Northern Valley. Explain what their story is.
Yes, I was very excited to get an email about this. So this is Trudy Soley, and she's with the University of North Dakota ROTC program. She's a part of, there's Trudy. Aww. She is a part of the helicopter program, and she's been there for 38 years. And she is absolutely beloved by her cadets, her current and former cadets. They say that she's the heart and soul of the program. The photo here that you're seeing is they love her so much. In 2021, they named a helicopter after her.
Oh,
and
cool.
so yep. They call her she's a grandma outside of the ROTC, but they call her the ROTC mom because she has pictures of all of her former cadets up, some of whom are now generals. She's been doing this for so long, I know. And when they go overseas for training or for for deployment, she sends them care packages. And so her cadets are just very passionate about, former cadets, about how she just wants everyone to succeed and do really well in the program. And, you know, I'm sure you guys have these too, where there's somebody in your life that just outside of your family and your friends who really cares about you and wants you to do well and understands you. I think that's just so wonderful that UND has someone like that.
It's very powerful in someo's life to have someone, like you said, outside of your family that's cheering for you too.
Exactly, yes. And I will do anything for anybody who will put a picture up of me in their office.
And I think for families, it's really great to hear that too. I mean, you have three children who are all college age.
Yes.
And so to know that someone would look out for them.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, I love to have those mentors in their life that aren't mom and dad, because they think, oh, well, mom and dad think everything I do is great. Well, of course we do. But here's somebody else that doesn't have that bias that's rooting for you too.
Exactly. You know, I had a former boss who was like that too, in my early 20s, and it's amazing. I mean, I'm also still in my early 20s, and how much I've been influenced by the things that he's told me and taught me. It's absolutely incredible. And more than like, if my mom had told me, I would say, oh, sure.
Right. Mom.
Yeah, at that age, what do your parents know, right?
Right,
you know, so
exactly.
You know, it is nice to hear it from someone else. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. So if other people have these great stories that they say, you know what, this is really awesome, I want to get this out there, how can they get a hold of you and do that?
Thank you, Jordan. You can go to my website at northdakotanice.com or ndnice.com, and you can email me at Amanda@northdakotanice.com. Or I'm sure you can find someone on North Dakota Today and they will get to me too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll make sure that happens. Okay, so get out to the farm and make sure that you are appreciating your ROTC mom, if you have one as well. So here's to Trudy and the farmer in Gilby. Thank you, Amanda, so much
Thank
today.
you. Thank you for having me. You had a fun day.
Yeah, super fun. Coming up here on today's show, more North Dakota Today, we're going to be checking in with Sophia. She's here. She's just out on location. We'll see what fun she's up to.